Recorded Books and One Click Digital present A Light in the Wilderness by Jane Kirkpatrick, narrated by Karen Chilton. This novel opens with 3 epigraphs. The first is a quote from Jesse Applegate, an Oregon immigrant from Missouri in 1843. Being one of the poor whites from a slave state, I can speak with some authority for that class. Many of those people hated slavery, but a much larger number of them hated free Negroes even worse than slaves. The second quote that begins this novel is from 100 Tricks Any Boy Can Do by Kim Stafford. The essential code must include how to crawl from the wreckage when this life falters, how to plunge to the cellar of sorrow and grope for the ladder that might bring you back into some kind of light, no matter how dim or strange. The third and final quote that opens this novel is from Facing Forward by Kathleen Ernst. She walked toward the prairie, the unexpected promise of possibility, new grace in her heart. And now, A Light in the Wilderness.
Prologue. 1842, Kentucky. She had imagined the day she would escape. It would be high noon when people least expected them to run, when the dogs lay panting in the Kentucky sun and the patrols rested, not seeking a colored woman making her way to freedom. She'd be fearing for her life, but now no one chased her. No braying hounds barked, yet her heart pounded. Here she was, her bare feet ready to leave Kentucky soil, and she was going as a free woman. Letitia patted the parchment inside the bond at her waist. It was secure. Then she pulled the shawl around her shoulders, lifted her tow linen skirt and her only petticoat, and pulled herself up with ease onto the wagon seat beside Sarah Bowman. Not that she was their equal, oh no, she knew that wasn't so. But she was free, and free people rode facing forward. The rough cloth pressed against her legs as she sat. "All set?" Mr. Bowman turned to his wife. "As good as I'll ever be." The woman held a baby in her arms. She patted Letitia's fingers, held them for a moment, then withdrew them as though she'd touched a snake. "Maybe you—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?